That's right, folks. This is not a drill. I'm going to be talking, hopefully, very quickly about some teaser images that have been shown off on Tamashii Nations social media accounts. Over the past couple weeks, they've been teasing some of the products they are going to be working on when it comes to some reveals that are happening at this weekend's, I should say, Tamashii Nations event that they're going to be having. And I'm going to try to cover that as best as I can. Hopefully, we'll get some new news on some products and pre-orders that will be dropping, hopefully. This one was shown off last night. If you see that image right there, that is clearly Luffy's hat. So it's safe to say they're returning to the One Piece franchise with SH Figuarts. I'll talk about the other thing in a second, don't worry. This is very exciting because I think well over a decade ago, I believe SH Figuarts worked on the One Piece line, and they just kind of dropped it like they kind of did with the Naruto stuff. I know that there's variable action heroes that has been working on One Piece on and off as well. I think like over the past year, they've released a few figures if you want to scratch that itch. I know there's the Imagination Works Luffy. That also kind of scratched an itch for a good number of people. It was out of scale with a lot of your, SH Figuarts because it was like 8 or 9 inches, but it still opened up the possibilities for Tamashii Nations working on SH Figuarts One Piece figures. And then there's also the AMA Hero stuff, for One Piece that we have at like Targets and Walmarts that you can get, which isn't the greatest stuff, but for $20, if you want something much cheaper, then I guess it's not too bad. This is really exciting. I may not be the biggest One Piece fan. I've only watched like 8 episodes of the whole thing so far. I would like to eventually get into it. This may be a series I may have to read on my own though, because I am not the biggest fan of the pacing in those 8 episodes that I watched. I think if I actually read it, I can go at my own pace, and I would have a much better experience. And it's really surprising that an imports company really hasn't gone that much all in, at least lately, until now, with One Piece. One Piece is arguably more popular now than it has been ever. Arguably, again. I'm saying that because, like, New York Comic Con this year, Times Square was lit up for a little bit with One Piece stuff. It was crazy. I know that the film Red just came out. The show and manga have been going on and still continuing with success with all of that. So it's still really cool to see One Piece getting some love in the SH Figuarts line with some articulated figures for fans that have been needing these figures for years. This is for you guys. Very glad for you guys. And I'm going to be pre-ordering at least one figure each, depending on what's going on. I'm going to try to get into the series, of course, but also to help support the line, just like how I was doing with Naruto, which that line has been doing pretty good as well. And I know Naruto, I'm just going to talk really quick because last week they showed off a teaser image that they're going to be doing they have pretty much confirmed they're doing the younger Team 7 figures. I just hope that they also continue with other characters that aren't just Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura in the future for the new SH Figuarts Naruto stuff. Moving on, there's also this teaser image here, and this is a ripcord over on the right there, as you can see, and that's pretty easy to tell that they are working on Chainsaw Man. A lot of people were saying in the past couple videos I made about the Figma Denji figure, which thank you guys for blowing those up a lot more than other videos get on my channel. I really appreciate that. But a lot of people were kind of saying the same thing. Oh, the Figma looks good, but there's some things that aren't great about it. I'll wait for the SHF, with people not really entirely knowing, myself included, if Tamashii Nations would work on the Chainsaw Man franchise. This pretty much confirms it. I know it's just one little image right there, but that ripcord, there's no other character that you can equate that to besides Denji. And the possibility of an SH Figuarts Chainsaw Man is really cool. I know some people would say the Figma is going to be better. It's going to be well engineered. I'm sure. I think I'm still going to keep my pre-order for the Figma Denji, but I do think that the overall size of an SH Figuarts Denji is going to be better. SH Figuarts are a little bit taller than Figma. The scaling with different lines, or different franchises, I should say, in the SH Figuarts line is different for depending on the franchise. Jujutsu Kaisen seems to be taller than characters from Dragon Ball or Naruto. Even within some of the actual franchises like Dragon Ball, I thought that they had pretty good consistent scaling, but I've been made aware that some of the scaling, even within Dragon Ball, isn't that great. Hopefully, it's not like that for Chainsaw Man, but I'm mostly mentioning that because sometimes the scaling's a little bit off. Like, mostly, I think people are saying that the third form Frieza is actually a little bit smaller than he should be. But this is still fun to see, man. I I can only speculate exactly what we're going to be getting. Of course, we'd be getting Denji first. I wonder if they're going to get on the bat, basically, and just show off not just Denji, but maybe Power, Makima, Aki, whatever they could show. I'm very excited. I'm sure there's also going to be SH Figuarts Zero stuff that they're showing off too, which is their statue line. That would be cool to see. I'm very excited for all the possibilities here. And I'm going to say this right here now. I don't like to hype this up too much. I have a couple grievances with Tamashii Nations. However, some of those are so minor because I think most of the products they put out are fantastic. I got so many SH Figuarts figures this year. That's crazy. I wouldn't say like hundreds of figures, but a good amount of stuff this year than other previous years that I've gotten. And I think at this point, I love Hasbro Marvel Legends, but I think Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts line might be my favorite line right now because they're working on so many properties that I care about. Dragon Ball, Chainsaw Man. I know a lot of people care about One Piece, Spy Family, Jujutsu Kaisen. The list goes on. It's crazy. I didn't even mention Naruto too. A lot of people who are fans of Naruto, they're really happy with the figures, and I think that they've been doing an incredible job with a lot of these properties. I do think competition with other companies with these properties is fine. Like I know Good Smile does a really great job with the Fate franchise with the Figma stuff, but I'm just very glad that Tamashii Nations is getting a bunch of these IP and seems to be knocking them out of the park. So very happy about that. They're becoming my favorite toy company with that. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what's going on this weekend, and I will be covering a lot of what is happening. I know there wasn't a lot to talk about. This is really just me kind of gushing over the fact that Tamashii Nations just keeps holding W's. So what would you like to see this weekend potentially at the Tamashii Nations event? And also there's still 2 days left of teases that they should be doing tonight, so who knows, I could have to eventually update this video, but I don't think I am until this upcoming weekend. Anyway, I've been here longer than I needed to. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.